Okay, welcome to the behavior section. We're going to get started with an introduction, like meet and greet for a new dog walking client. So this video is going to be me coming into someone's house, introducing myself to the dogs, and how that all plays out. So I want you to notice the little intricacies in there, and I want you to go into your first meet and greet with a client with a confident energy, like you know what you're doing, so that they trust you. If you come in really meek and not sure about what you're doing, they may not trust that you can do this so much, especially if it's a bigger dog. So go in, just be confident. You are a dog walker, you are a professional, you can handle this situation, you can handle this dog. And that's that. These first interactions with these dogs are creating imprints in their mind. This is a time where you want to really take the time to get the behavior you want before you move forward, because it sets you up for the rest of the relationship you're going to have with these dogs. You're going to have these dogs walking with you on a daily or weekly basis, and you want that relationship to go well. You want the dog's behavior to improve with you over time. So take notice of how much time I take and how fluent the process is, because if you rush through it, or you get embarrassed because you don't want to waste the owner's time, you're setting yourself up for more challenges down the road. If you can take your time and gain success in these first interactions and just explain to the owner what you're doing and why you're doing it, they're going to see so much more value in you, and that's improving your price point, honestly. So take note. This is a quick one. It's not a super long meet and greet. Most meet and greets usually take a little longer, but this is just for an example for a video. So it's short and sweet, but it gives you lots of valuable information. So enjoy. Here's an example of a first meet and greet with a potential dog walking client. Ring the doorbell, the dogs get excited, they bark at the door. Very common. No control of the door, which is also very common. You might have an escapee, so be mindful of that. You might need to catch a dog. And then I come in and I just stand in the doorway. Because this is their territory, I want them to come and smell me and do their little security check. So I say hello to the human, and I let the dogs do their thing. I ignore them. No talk, no touch, no eye contact. I allow them to smell me, and when they move away, now I have permission, so to speak, to enter their space. We have another little security check here. These are all moments where I just engage with the owner. And right here, once that little one moved away, that's an opportunity to move into the space, but I didn't because I was engaged in conversation. So here is, this is a great way to address excitement in dogs. You just ignore, and when you have the owner there, all you got to do is just have conversation with them. See, now I'm moving into the space once they were away, and we got a little bit of mouthing with the big dog and a little bit of jumping. So I ignored the mouthing, I addressed the jumping, but I'm not doing it in like an overly dominant way. I don't have to be mean. I just am clear with my boundaries. Here's where you can ask logistical questions and behavior questions. How many days a week do you want the dogs walked? What kind of behavior are they displaying when they're on the walk? Are they pulling? Are they going after skateboards or squirrels? Things like that. So the more I talk to the owner, you see the calmer the dogs are getting. So then I'm going to explain. I explain everything I'm doing from the moment I walk in the door. I explain to them why I'm waiting in the doorway. A lot of people say, come on in, come on in. But I explain to them why I'm waiting. She's telling me some behavior stuff right now. But I just explain every part of the process. The more you can explain what you're doing and why you're doing it, the more it gains trust and respect with the owner of the dogs. Because people want a professional walking their dogs. They want you to be sure about what you're doing. They want you to be confident, because that means that they're going to feel safe with you walking their dog. So another part of doing a meet and greet is I like to walk the dogs outside by myself, just at least down the street and back, so that I can kind of gauge how they are on the leash and what I can expect the next time I show up for the walk when the owner's not there. You can see that the big dog likes to bite the leash when he's excited. So you'll see it in a moment how I address that. Right there. Right there. I'm not addressing it harshly. I'm just moving the leash away from his mouth very calmly, but I'm standing my ground and I'm being firm with my intention. See, I'm keeping my hand still, moving the leash away from the mouth. I'm not feeding into that excitement, because the more you talk to a dog, the more you look him in the eye, the more you're going to create excitement. So every time the dogs get excited, I engage with the owner a little more because it helps the dogs to calm down. When nobody is paying attention to the dogs, they're more likely to calm themselves. If it's all quiet and we're just looking at the dogs and staring at them or telling them no, 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 or calm down, it only creates more energy in the room, and it doesn't allow them the space to calm their brains. So here, look, I'm asking for calmness here. I'm asking the dog to sit. Very nice. And now I can put the leash on the other pup. This pup is avoidant of that leash. They tried using that leash before and it didn't go well, so now the dog avoids the leash. So I handed the other dog off so I can concentrate on this one. Asking permission, asking to come in. I'm getting low, which is more inviting. The more you angle yourself back, it can be more inviting also. This dog's not going for it. So I try a couple times. She gets close, but she doesn't want to come in completely. And if I reach out when she gets that close, it's going to break trust and she's just going to move away. So that's why I didn't reach out. Giving affection to the other dog can sometimes bring the other one in. So now I've tried one more time. The dog's just going to be avoidant, and that's that. You see, I moved my hand towards her for like an inch, and she moved away from it. So now we know we just have to get a handle on the dog. This is where I ask the owner for help. Give affection, grab the collar, so now she can hand the collar off to me, and I can bring the dog in. So now I have access to kind of not have the avoidance because I have control of the collar. That's what I want. I want the nose to go right through that loop. If the dog turns the head away when I present the loop of the leash, that's avoidant. I don't want to put a leash on an avoidant brain. I want to put a leash on an accepting brain. So that nose going through the loop is a really important piece because the dog was already avoidant of the leash, and I don't want to continue that cycle. Shaking is good. Shaking off tension. Here I'm explaining more of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It's also giving the dogs a chance to calm down again because now the leashes are on, so they know they're going outside. I'm presenting myself so that I'm blocking the doorway. This is me creating a boundary. I explain to the owners every piece of this process and why I'm doing it. So now we have calmness, with a little bit of biting on the leash. We just move the leash out of the way. And now we can lead the dogs outside. This is great. Yes. So there we have an initial meet and greet with a first-time dog client. If you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe because I am posting all the lessons from Lead Academy, my online coaching program where I'm teaching dog walkers and trainers and groomers and all kinds of dog professionals to start and grow their dog business. I'm rooted in dog psychology. We're going through business, we're going through teaching people, and we all come together as a community and a support system for helping out each other and helping dogs. That's the ultimate goal. So you can check that out with the links below and watch this next video. I'll see you next time.